Welcome everyone to the IRF World Junior Championship. Our first game today is going to be between Timmy Hansen from the US and Luis Antonio Aguilar from Bolivia. This is the semifinals for the 14 singles. I'm your host, Alexi Coco. I'll be broadcasting this match for you guys. It's going to be an interesting match. Both players are fast and powerful players. I think USA is going to start with the serve. And we're 0-0 for our first match today. USA starting with a short serve. Nice try there by the US with good hands. He couldn't make it to the front wall. Bolivia gets the first side out. And looks like Bolivia starting a little bit more offensive. The US more patient. Nice pinch there. The right corner from Bolivia. Luis Antonio Aguilar scores the first point for these semifinals. Setup for Luis. Doesn't get it. Timmy doesn't either. Both had setups. Team with a good defense but gives another setup. And Bolivia takes it. Cross court right into the back corner. Nothing to do there for Timmy, and it's 2-0. Nice cross court there from Timmy. He gets a setup. Oh, and he skips that. He tries to reverse pinch that. He skips it, and Bolivia has his third point in a row. It's 3-0. Good start for Bolivia. Luis Antonio keeping that lob C serve. Been giving him a few points. He gets another setup. Goes too high there. Gives a huge setup for Timmy right in the front of the court. 5 feet away. He puts it down. Gets the side out. It's 0-3. Nice hands there by Bolivian guy Luis Antonio Aguilar. He gets a quick side out right in the return of the serve. It was a good serve from Timmy. Unlucky by his part. Bolivia gets the 3-0. Good hands there. Great get by Bolivia. Luis Antonio with a setup. Timmy gets it again. Another setup. Timmy does pick it up. And Bolivia keeps on shooting and shooting. Timmy just keeps defending. Luis Antonio scores his fourth point, and it's 4-0. Nice rally there. Both players fast, quick hands, good footwork. But Luis Antonio gets the best of it. And it's 4-0 lead now. Early lead in the first game of semifinals number 1. Big setup for Luis. Bears it down the line. And it's 5-0. I think a timeout should be a good idea right now for Team USA, Timmy Hansen. He doesn't take it. He's going to take another serve. Lob C again. Luis Antonio with another setup. He splats it. Puts it down. 6-0. And yeah, we have a good timeout there called by Coach Charlie Pratt. 6-0. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll be back soon with more racquetball.
What's the Olympic dream? The Olympic dream is hard work, it's dedication, drive, and discipline. But it's also what you can't see. It's what's happening behind the scenes. Training our referees, executing anti-doping programs, and it's all of us coming together as a sport. The future of racquetball is the 2028 Olympics. You can pursue the Olympic dream with a donation to the International Racquetball Federation. Go to internationalracquetball.com and pursue the Olympic dream today.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Semifinals for the 14 boys singles between Team Bolivia, Luis Antonio Aguilar, and Team USA, Timmy Hansen. Bolivia with an early lead, 6-0. We've seen Luis Antonio be way more aggressive than Timmy. Not on the serve, but on the rally. He's been shooting way more. Good shot there by Timmy Hansen. Bears that away. Luis did change his serve after this timeout. He came with a half lob to the backhand instead of the C lob to the forehand. Good get there by Timmy. Oh, Luis just splat rolls that beautifully into the left corner. He goes back to his lob serve. Team with a good shot there. He catches a lucky corner, bounces weird off the glass wall. Luis couldn't do anything, and it's 6-0. 0 serving take, sorry. Again, beautiful splat roll out there by Luis. He's been in control of the match. Timmy has tried different serves. None of them have really worked. Basically, just Luis spears it after the serve. And he goes for that drive serve that gives him his first ace of the game. It's 7 serving 0. Set up for Timmy. Another one. Doesn't take advantage of it. Good cross court there by Luis. Timmy had that setup right in front. He went for a pinch instead of a down the line, which would have been better. Gives Luis Antonio the opportunity to pass him, and it's 8 serving 0. Good angle there by both players. Timmy with the setup. Luis tries to go to the back wall and cannot do anything. It's 0 serving 8. First point there by the USA. Luis tries to go for the pinch and skips it big time. Set up for Timmy. Oh, he tries to go down the line and just skips that pretty bad. Timmy should take advantage of those setups. He hasn't had much of them, and out of 3 or 4 he has had, he's only capitalized on 1. Definitely a game changer there when you have those on first errors. Takes your momentum down, gives the other player the momentum, and Luis is taking advantage of it. It's 8-1. Nice lob Nick serve there. He goes with a defensive 3-ball shot. Gets a setup and puts it down the line nicely. Gets the side out. It's 1 serving 8. Good serve by Timmy. He's gonna have a setup in his backhand. He goes for a ceiling, and it's just a really bad one. He skips the ceiling ball, giving an easy side out to Bolivia. It's 8 serving 1. Big skip there by Bolivia. I think Timmy has done a better job now returning that lob C serve. Luis has had a little bit more difficulty scoring the last few points. Good shooting by both players. Great setup for Timmy. Puts a nice wide angle cross court. Scores his second point of game number 1. It's 2 serving 8. Good spot there. Great hands there by Timmy. Had an easy setup in the front court. He just touches the ball right into the corner. Easy setup. Scores his third point. It's 3-8. Good cross court there. I believe he's going to have a setup on his back end. Good down the line. Another setup. Great cross court and great get by Timmy. Timmy now with another setup. Oh, he goes to the back instead of to the front. Bolivia with a difficult shot there. Timmy now has a setup. Easy one. He touches it right in front and it's nicely done. Perfect execution there by Timmy Hansen from the USA. Scores his fourth point. It's 4-8. Have the lead Luis Antonio had at the beginning of the game. Timmy scoring up. Feeling a little bit better. We can see it in his body language. It's 4-8. Nice ceiling ball. Not so nice from Bolivia. Timmy will set up perfect down the line. 5-8. Smart timeout there by Bolivia. We're going to go to a timeout too. We're coming 30 seconds back with more racquetball.
The Gearbox leather sticks to my hand like it is my skin.
The best feeling in the world. You pull that thing out of the package and you can kind of just feel it still molded into the way they packaged it.
It's honestly one of the best feelings ever. You put the new glove and you're like, I got this. It's so light and so like comfortable that I feel like I'm playing with my bare hand.
The grip is a lot better, so I love having new gloves.
And we're back to the IRF World Junior Championship. This is our semifinals for Boys 14 between Timmy Hansen from the USA and Luis Antonio Aguilar from Bolivia. It's 5-8. USA coming back from an 8-0 lead from Bolivia. Great get there by Timmy Hansen. Bolivia with another setup. Goes down the line, doesn't execute well. Goes down the line again. Replay hinder as there from Timmy Hansen. I thought he could have got it if Bolivia wasn't in his way. Referee doesn't agree. We have a side out and it's 8-5. Football called there by the ref. Nice eyes there. It's 8-5. Second serve. Oh, nice locky and good shot at the same time from Timmy Hansen. Has that down the line splat shot. Kissing the wall. Nothing for Bolivia there. He actually got confused. Oh, not a good serve from Timmy. He gives a setup. He does get the ball. Gives another setup. Almost got that diving. Bolivia was side out again. It's 8-5. Nice serve there by Bolivia. Luis Antonio Aguilar with his second ace of the game and a 9-5 lead. Set up for Bolivia. Set up for now for Timmy. Nice down the line. He catches a back corner, which doesn't give a favorable bounce for Luis Antonio. He gets the side out. It's 5-9. Nice hands there by both players. Oh, beautiful. 3-roll pinch from Luis Antonio Aguilar from Bolivia. Gets it right into the wall, the glass wall, for it to make the left side corner. Gets his side out. It's 9-5. He takes that setup. He has an easy setup in his forehand. Goes down the line. Perfect shot. Perfect execution. Great thinking. He gets a 5-9. This game is closer than what it looked to be at the beginning. Both players gaining a lot of side outs. Taking their time. Luis Antonio from Bolivia. Rack it up. Wants to take time to receive the serve. He gets a setup in his backhand. Doesn't execute well. And Timmy just rips it into the floor. And we have a 9-5. Short serve there. Definitely short. It's 9-5. And Bolivia just skips out in his backhand. 5-9. We've seen a lot of side outs. No scoring from any of the players for the last few minutes. Timmy does take his second and last time out of the game. He's going to try to come back strong. And we're going to go to a timeout too at 5-9.
The gearbox leather sticks to my hand like it is my skin.
The best feeling in the world. You pull that thing out of the package and you can kind of just feel it still molded into the way they packaged it.
It's honestly one of the best feelings ever. You put the new glove and you're like, I got this. It's so light and so like comfortable that I feel like I'm playing with my bare hand.
The grip is a lot better, so I love having new gloves.
And we're back to the IRF World Junior Championship here from La Loma Centro Deportivo in San Luis Potosí, Mexico. We have the semifinals between Timmy Hansen from the USA and Luis Antonio Aguilar from Bolivia. It's 14 and under division. Both players having a good game. Both players have had a few mistakes. Great shooting by both of them. It's 5-9. USA trying to come back from an 8-0 lead from Bolivia. Doing a good work. Scores his 6th point. It's a 3-point lead now. It's 6-9. Momentum definitely switching from Bolivia, controlling the early stages of the match. Easily controlling the match to Timmy Hansen getting the momentum. Now in control of what's happening. It's 6-9. Good serve there by Timmy, and ref called that good. I'm not sure it was. Thing that skipped, but ref called it. There's no line judges for this game. No overruling, so it's 9-6. Timmy set up in his forehand. Goes for the reverse pinch. Doesn't make it. Not a good shot selection there by Luis. He does get a setup after that. And again, good cross court. Timmy does get that. Oh, an easy setup to go down the line for Luis Antonio. He decides to go for the pinch. Skips that terribly 3 feet away from the front wall. Gives Timmy the side out, and definitely Timmy liked that. That point was lost for him, and he has a chance now to score. Big skip there by Luis Antonio. He was jumping on that shot. Not good footwork there. It's 7-9. I think Bolivia would need to take a timeout soon, not let Timmy get an advantage over him. Set up for Timmy, doesn't take it, and Luis does. Luis has an easy forehand. He just puts that down the line. It's 9-7. Both players have had a lot of unforced errors and a lot of questionable shot selection. Of course, it's the 14 and under division. These players still are going to gain a lot more experience, and they're going to be great professional players someday. Pretty sure about it. Side out again there for Team Hansen, 7-9. Set up for Bolivia, and he does take it this time. Easy setup in his forehand, 10 feet away from the front wall. Bears it down the line. It's 9-7. Oh, beautiful pinch there by Luis Antonio Aguilar. He makes his 10th point of this game. He's 5 away from taking game number 1. It's 10-7. Set up again. Not a good return of serve there by Timmy Hansen. Gives Luis a setup in his forehand. Luis makes a great cross court. And it's 11-7. Luis changed from his lob C-serve, which Timmy struggled at the beginning to get. Then he started returning really good, and now going for the drive serve at the first serve and have lob to Timmy's backhand, which I like. Oh, really nice shot there by Timmy. He got pumped up by that. He had a not so easy shot in his forehand. He went for the splat, rolled it out. He got pumped up, and it's 7-11. Coach Charlie Pratt liked that too. I saw they fist bumped each other. Him with the drive serve now. Luis asking for a screen serve, doesn't get it. Gets a setup in the front court. Another one in his forehand, goes great down the line and puts that away for a side out. It's 11-7 again. Good get there by Bolivia. Timmy has a setup. Goes for the pinch and skips it pretty bad. It's 12-7. Momentum back again with Bolivian. Luis Antonio Aguilar. Another setup in his forehand. Great cross court. Perfect execution. Perfect angle. Perfect speed. 13-7. Timmy doesn't have any more timeouts. So you have to go these through without any coaching from Charlie out of the court. Good defense there by Luis. Set up again for him. Puts a setup for Timmy. He does take it this time. Great down the line by Timmy Hansen. Makes a side out, really needed one. 7-13. Luis had the opportunity, didn't execute well, gave Timmy a setup. He just perfectly ripped that down the line. Good defense by Bolivia. Teamy goes to the ceiling ball. So does Bolivia. Goes for the 3-wall. Gives Teamy a setup. He does take it in his back and beautifully put that down. It's 8 serving 13. Luis again really aggressive during the rallies. In control of it. Set up in his backhand. Nice splat there. I like the change of pace. Team didn't expect it. He almost got it. And it's 13 serving 8. Great serve by Luis Antonio from Bolivia. He just puts that on the right side of the court. The glass wall there, difficult to see, difficult return, perfect angle. 14-8, he has a game point. Set up for Teamy. He doesn't make a good shot. Gets it difficult though for Luis Antonio. Kind of a scrappy rally there. Both players with weird shot selection. Good. Somehow, Team USA, Teamy Hansen had a setup in his backhand. He did take it this time. Puts that down. Nothing to do there for Bolivian Luis Antonio Aguilar. 8 serving 14. Hansen gonna try to make a comeback. Setup for Luis. Doesn't take it. Setup for Teamy. Great, good diving, and another setup for Teamy. He does take it this time. Great cross court. It's going to be 9 serving 14. Oh, big skip there by Teamy Hansen. Gives Luis Antonio the side out. Luis Antonio gonna serve for the game for second time. 14 serving 9. Between the legs, nice pass there. Caught a lucky corner. It's 9-14. Set up for Team USA. Oh, and he skips it. Skips it pretty bad in his backhand. Try to pinch that. And it's 14-9. Luis Antonio Aguilar with his third game point in game number 1. It's going to be interesting what serve he decides to do. If he tries to go for the lob Z serve again or the half lob to the backhand. He goes for the half lob to the backhand. Gonna get a setup. Beautiful pinch right there in the right side of the court. Takes game number 1, Luis Antonio, 15-9. We're gonna go to a commercial break. We'll be back with game number 2.
The gearbox leather sticks to my hand like it is my skin.
The best feeling in the world. You pull that thing out of the package and you can kind of just feel it still molded into the way they packaged it.
It's honestly is one of the best feelings ever. You put the new glove and you're like, I got this. It's so light and so like comfortable that I feel like I'm playing with my bare hand.
The grip is a lot better, so I love having new gloves.
And we're back live with game number 2 of the boys 14 semifinals between Luis Antonio Aguilar from Bolivia and Timmy Hansen from Team USA. Luis Antonio Aguilar took game number 1, 15-9. Timmy Hansen almost had a good comeback after an 8-0 lead from Bolivia. After this match, we have Eduardo Portillo from Mexico against Fernando Ruiz from Bolivia for the semifinals of the 18 singles. That's going to be an amazing match, both great players. I personally know Eduardo from a long time, since he was like a 10 and under kid. He's always been a great player, always been in the last stages of every World Juniors he's played. Timmy with a setup. Oh, nice shot. Does give Bolivia setup again. Bolivia with an early side out. I mean, with an early score, it's 1-0. Good serve there. Gets a setup, doesn't take it. Timmy had that setup again, and he's back in. He tries to bury it on the corner and skips it. Bad luck there from Timmy Hansen from Team USA. It's 2-0 for Bolivia. Luis Antonio gonna drive serve again. Good crack serve, gets the side up. Doesn't put it away, but does gonna get enough. No. Nice defensive shot. Really hard to get on that glass wall. These courts here in La Loma have these great glass wall on the right side, but it's hard to see with the blue bleachers, the sunlight, with the open roof, and the green carpet on the side. Black ball does get lost a little bit. Good get there by Timmy Hansen. Luis Antonio shoot. Oh, he shoots it beautifully. Timmy does dive and get it, but buries it down in the ground. It's going to be 2-0. Set up for Timmy on his back end. Great cross court. He does take it this time. Gets the side out. 0-3. Great shooting there by Timmy again. Executed perfectly every part of this point. Gets his first point of game number 2, 1-3. Set up again for him. Oh, it doesn't take. He had that setup. He tried to go for a pinch and set up a good down the line, which would have been smarter. Bolivia does get that. shoots it really hard. Timmy couldn't make that defensive shot into the front wall. Bolivia definitely had that short. He tried to cheat the ref and fist pump like if it was an A serve. Quick return by Timmy. He keeps 2 setups in a row. Bolivia does take that setup this time in his backhand. Great cross court. Puts it down almost like a rollout. It's 4-1. Seen both players try to pinch way too much, I think. Try to go for that kill shot way too fast instead of working the rally. Regular thing between juniors. Both players are from the 14 and under division. They look way bigger than that. Great reverse pinch by Team Hansen. Team USA gets that beautiful shot. They get the side out. It's 1-4. Team going to try to make a comeback again in game number 2. Good, smart down the line. Not too hard, not too fast, not too low. Just perfect angle, perfect pace, perfect execution. It's 4-1. Big skip there by Timmy Hansen. 5-1 now for Bolivia. Nice jam serve there by Luis. He gets a setup and maybe another one. Yeah, he does get in his backhand. Good cross court. Gonna get his third setup in a row. He didn't take that. Leaves the ball right in the center of the court. Timmy does skip that again. Timmy has had a lot of unforced errors this game and past game too, which have been capitalized by Luis Antonio Aguilar. Has a big lead again in game number 2, 6-1. Now Luis Antonio on the defensive side. Great get there, diving, and Timmy just jams that into Luis's body. Side out, 1-6. For Timmy in the front court. He again goes for that pinch that hasn't really worked. Not smart shot selection. Keeps Bolivia the setup. It's 6-1. I think it's a good time now for Timmy to take a timeout. Regroup. Yeah, and there it is. Great timeout there by Timmy. Smart one. Regroup. Try not to pinch that much and go more down the line. We're going to go for a timeout ourselves. We'll be back for more racquetball in semifinals. Number 1 from Team Hansen, USA, and Luis Antonio from Bolivia.
What's the Olympic dream? The Olympic dream is hard work, it's dedication, drive, and discipline. But it's also what you can't see. It's what's happening behind the scenes. Training our referees, executing anti-doping programs, and it's all of us coming together as a sport. The future of racquetball is the 2028 Olympics. You can pursue the Olympic dream with a donation to the International Racquetball Federation. Go to internationalracquetball.com and pursue the Olympic dream today.
And we're back to the IRF World Junior Championship. This is the semifinals for the 14 and under boys singles between Luis Antonio Aguilar from Bolivia and Timmy Hansen from the US. Bolivia is up in game number 2, 6-1, and won game number 1, 15-9. We've seen a couple of big mistakes by Timmy from the US in their early stages of this game. Bolivia capitalizing on them. That's why the big lead, 6-1. Beautiful shot there. Great cross court by Bolivia. Definitely he has the momentum going to his side. He's confident shooting. He's confident serving. Set up again and his forehand. Oh, and a big skip. Maybe too confident there. He had an easy setup in his forehand. He didn't do the proper footwork. Shot from an uncomfortable position. Ball was late. And he skips that, giving Timmy the side out. 1-7. Oh, beautiful crack ace serve there. Great shot there by Bolivian Luis Antonio Aguilar. Seven serving 2. Smart shot there by Bolivian. Good down the line. It's going to be 8 serving 2. Even at the setup, does go for defensive shot instead. Not good shot selection by Luis. Gives teammate a setup again. He just buried that. Now with that pinch to the forehand. Get the side out. 2 serving 8. We can already see Eduardo Portillo from Mexico already warming up. He's going to be on these featured court on the stream next match against Fernando Ruiz from Bolivia. It's going to be great semifinals for the 18 and under. Definitely really, really tough division. Oh, and wow, great hands there by Bolivian Luis Antonio. He just puts that away with his backhand in the corner. Rolls it out. Nothing to do there for Timmy. 8 serving 2. Oh, wow. Big skip there in his forehand. It's 9 serving 2. Right after that match between Eduardo Portillo and Fernando Ruiz, we'll have a match between Sebastián Patata Fernandez from Mexico and Gerson Miranda from Bolivia for the other semifinals of the 18 and under. That's going to be another amazing match. Both of them great servers, huge hitters. Both of them serve bullets to both sides. It's going to be just battle back and forth. I'm calling it tiebreaker right now. So stay tuned for those 2 matches. They're going to be great. Good serve there by Timmy. I like that. Oh, another big, big skip in his forehand. He had the setup. He made a great serve. He had the weak return he needed. Just didn't capitalize on it. Great get there. Puts it away. Somehow just flicks his wrist with his backhand. Hits a side wall again, and then front wall. To put that away, it's 10 serving 2. Short serve called. Good call there by the ref. Between the legs, nicely done. Timmy does put that now away. Get another shot selection I would prefer there. Pinching way too much. Does get the side out this time. It's 2 serving 10. back and forth shooting. Good shooting by both of them. Luis Antonio gets the best out of it. It's 10-2. Gets the side out again. He's going to try to come and serve these out. Smart C-serve there. Gets a setup. Easy in his forehand. Goes for the cross court and another setup. Now when he's back in. Good down the line. Teamy does dive and get it. Couldn't make it to the front wall though. 11 serving 2. Coaching staff from the U.S. telling him to take a timeout. He doesn't take it. He does take it now. Smart. His body language is not good at all. Bolivian has all the confidence. We'll be back in a few seconds with the ending of game number 2.
The Gearbox leather sticks to my hand like it is my skin.
The best feeling in the world. You pull that thing out of the package and you can kind of just feel it still molded into the way they packaged it.
It's honestly one of the best feelings ever. You put the new glove and you're like, I got this. It's so light and so like comfortable that I feel like I'm playing with my bare hand.
The grip is a lot better, so I love having new gloves.
And we're back with game number 2 of the 14 and under semifinals between Timmy Hansen from the USA and Luis Antonio Aguilar from Bolivia. Luis Antonio on the lead, 11-2 in the second game after winning first game 15-9. Definitely huge momentum in favor of Bolivian Luis Antonio. Timmy Hansen, we can see it in his body language. He's not comfortable with the game. He's not comfortable inside the court right now. He's a good player. He has had a few mistakes that have taken his momentum down. Bolivian player has capitalized on those mistakes also. Bad serve there. Gives team a setup. He's going to have that setup again in his forehand. Again, goes for that pinch. Beautiful. Now he does go for it down the line. That's going to work way more than that pinch he's been shooting. He gets the side out. He really needed it. Good timeout. Good coming back from a timeout and getting the side out as quickly as possible. It's 2-11. He's going to try to make a huge comeback now. He definitely can. Short serve there called by the ref. At the setup, Bolivian thought he'd skip. It definitely did not skip. He does get that back and gets the side out. 11 serving 2. Wow, 2 bounce called there. I'm not sure about that. Bolivia earns his 12th point of game number 2. It's 12-2 now. 3 points away from closing this match and getting himself into the finals. Great cross-court, smart shot there. He does know it. He does know he had to make a smart shot. You can see there, pointing to his head. 2 serving 12. Timmy does need to make more of those kind of shots. Try to get Luis into the back of the court instead of trying to pinch that much. Like he does there. He almost gets that, but does lose these. Gets the side out for Luis. It's 12 serving 2. Good cross court there by Bolivian. Gets the setup again. His forehand beautifully done. Perfect down the line. Great execution. Puts that down. 13-2. It's an 11-point lead. Only 2 more points for Bolivian to get into the finals. Team wants that short serve. He doesn't get it. He's going to get a setup though. Goes for that reverse pinch. Luis almost got that. He does get the side out. It's 2 serving 13. Point there for Timi. 13 serving 3. Oh, my bad. 3 serving 13. Good serve there by Timi. Good return there somehow by Luis. He gets a setup. Timi with the good hands. Gonna get a setup again. Perfect pinch roll out there for Luis Antonio Aguilar. It's 13-3. Gets back into the service box. Sees coach telling him to go for the half lob. Beautiful. Uncomfortable position for Timi. He does go for that shot. Executes it perfectly, rolls it out. He gets the side out. 3 serving 13. Great shooting there. Uncomfortable position to shoot. Timi does shut it. Gets a crack on the sidewall. Scores his 4th point. On his way to make a great comeback. 4th serving 13. Oh, Bolivia tries to get fancy there on their return. Try to go ahead of time to get a forehand. Ball goes to the back. He tries to go between the back and can make that. Skips it. Gives Timi Hansen from the US his 5th point. It's 5-13. Good flick of a wrist there from Luis Antonio. Puts that down. Timi doesn't make it. 2 bounce called. It's 13 serving 5. Second serve there called. 13 serving 5. Perfectly cross court done by Timi. Great shooting there. That's what the shots that he has to do if he wants to make a comeback. That's the shot selection he most have chosen during the match also. It's never too late to start. Unlucky there by Timi. Weird bounce on the back wall. They don't put the court hinder. We're gonna take a timeout. So does Bolivia. We'll be back in a few. And we're back live at the IRF World Junior Championship in La Loma, Centro Deportivo. Semifinals for boys 14 and under between Timmy Hansen from the U.S. and Luis Antonio Aguilar from Bolivia. Bolivia in control of these match, 13-5 in the second game after winning the first 15-11, 59, my bad. Bolivia just took a timeout, trying to come back and close this game, only 2 points away from putting himself in the finals. Some talk there by the ref from República Dominicana and the Bolivian player. That was a good serve there by the Bolivian. Timmy does get the best out of it, puts that away with an easy down the line. And it's 5-13. Great serve there by Timmy. Scores his 6th point. It's 6 serving 13 now. Good anticipation there by Luis. He does get that correctly this time. He doesn't get a good shot. Gives Team an easy setup. Timmy pinches that in the right corner, puts it away. It's 7 serving 13. Good serve there. Great return also by Luis. Makes that Timmy try to work for it. Couldn't make it to the front. It's 13-7. Set up. Oh, great get there by Luis. He's going to try to get it again and cannot make it. Great rally by Timmy. Great get there by Luis. He couldn't get back up early enough to run for the another ball, and Timmy gets the side out. It's 7-13. Timmy definitely making a great effort to stay in this game. Try to force it to a tiebreaker. It's 7 serving 13. I think if Timmy can score at least 3 or 4 more points, it's going to put Luis in a really tough spot. Momentum's going to switch, and we might see a tiebreaker. The next few points are going to be really important for both players. Great anticipation there by Luis. Now he does execute good. He does put that on Timmy's backhand all the way in the back of the court. It's 13-7. This is going to be a crucial point for both players. Good serving there. Good return also. Does give Luis the setup. And another setup. Oh. Weird bounce there. Does give. Oh, it hits. The ball hit Timmy on the way back to the back wall. So it's going to be 14 serving 7. Match point for Luis Antonio for the finals. Great serve. Gonna get a setup on his forehand. Tries to pinch it. Not the right shot selection again. Both players trying to pinch way too much, trying to make those show-off shots instead of executing easy down the lines. 7th serving 14. Not a good serve there by Timmy. Gets that short. Great pinch, great get there. Timmy has a setup on his forehand. Perfectly down the line. Luis does dive, almost gets that. Couldn't make it. 8 serving 14. Gonna take a small towel break just for Teamy to clean his glasses. He got a little bit of sweat on them. So good for him to take a breath, think what he's going to do, how he's going to serve, how he's going to approach these. 8 serving 14. Goes for a jam. I like the shot, the serve selection, just didn't execute it good. Hab lob to Luis's backhand. Oh, wow. Ref called that good. Questionable. The angle doesn't favor the ref. It's 14 serving 8. No. Foot fault called. Foot fault called. Second serve. Great shot there by Teamy. Gets another setup. Setup for Luis. Doesn't put that away. Doesn't Teamy either. Setup again for Luis on his backhand. Now Teamy with a setup, and oh wow, what a way to finish it. He skips that on his backhand. It's match. Bolivia takes it home. Bolivia, Luis Antonio Aguilar is going to the finals. Our next match between Eduardo Portillo and Fernando Ruiz is going to be a great match. Stay tuned. We'll see you in a few minutes.